Hey everybody, we interrupt that hosting session to bring you part 4 of this from the start Destiny 2 playthrough. In the last session, we rescued Cade from, well, himself. And we also did a little bit of grinding to get up to our current level of level 12. So, now that we are of the proper level to go to Io to get Ikora, we are going to go get Ikora. Also, the raid lair, Leviathan Spires Stars, is available. But we're not going to be playing that. Because that's endgame content, and we're nowhere near endgame. Anyways, you can see we're still rocking our old ship. But as you can see, we're off. Apparently, we've got a couple of things waiting for us to farm. Might as well go and check it out. What makes this interesting is right now it's beautiful outside, and I'm in here streaming with you guys. Ooh, got some in Postmaster.
Yes. Check, check, check.
Token.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
We're falling behind schedule.
See what we got here.
What do you need?
Well, let's see what I. Anything else here?
dreamt the tower would fall. What say? I'm really liking this new setup.
How can I help?
We can't fix this.
Eververse trains influence wind feel in hearts of Guardian's journey. You ever seen one of these before?
Yes.
Not everything about
Let's take that ship.
I've learned how to
Pop
turn
that on
shabby
instead of default.
This'll work.
Looks like there's a rat. Dead artifact. Spare parts. Leaking. Oh dear.
I get this.
Now we head to Io.
Io. The whole place hums with energy left behind by the Traveler's unfinished work. No wonder Guardians considered this site sacred. Now that Cait is back in the fold, all we need is to find Ikora, make the Vanguard whole again, and bring down the Almighty.
Easy said than done, but
Of all the places I've been in all the years since my rebirth, this is where I return. The last place the Traveler touched. I came for answers. I stand here, still with nothing.
Ikora, Zavala is forming a resistance, and he believes...
What good is a resistance when you are the only one who would survive? I believe this Ghoul creature knows the Traveler blessed this site. I believe he sent his legion to find something they could never possibly understand. And I believe they will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred. Save this place, Guardian. Do not squander this second chance. Red Legion ships have been in and out non-stop since I got here. We need to know what they're doing. Get into that base.
Look at the sky. What is that, Ikora?
Energy. The Traveler's energy. What have they done? This is my fault. I could have stopped this.
Ikora, there's no way. Not without your light.
I am more than just my light. I could have tried. I should have tried. But after
All these years, dying, being reborn, dying again. The Traveler has left me with one life, and I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway. Gaul has a weapon that can blow up our sun.
What? Why would he destroy what he's worked so hard to conquer? Get into that base. There must be answers there.
Looks like the Legion's packing up, Ikora.
Find out what they're shipping. We need every scrap of intel we can get.
The blue substance oozing from the cracks in the ground. That's the Traveler's raw energy. Everyone's gone.
Keep looking. It's not like the Cabal to invest so much in a base and just abandon it.
We're coming up on a big drill.
A drill? Are they mining the Traveler's energy? No, it's not light. It can't give the Traveler's blessing. Not to me, not to Gaul. Or could it?
Oh, no.
Ikora,
What's wrong?
Taken rifts. Defensive wards, too.
The Taken.
Why are the Taken here? They have no leader. Oryx is dead.
The Taken will always be drawn to the Traveler's energy. They are no longer Fallen or Hive or Cabal. Oryx changed them with the dark powers he stole. Wait. Is Gaul's plan to do the same, but with the light? That has to be it.
messed up. Okay, that's it. It's like fun. I wonder if we can hit here. Damn it.
Gaul must be mining the Traveler's remnant energy in the hopes of transforming himself and the Red Legion into wielders of the light. If he succeeds, he will become immortal. Unstoppable. We have to tell Zavala. Meet me outside.
Okay, that can be good.
All channels, this is a Skyshock alert. Someone or something drew the Taken here.
Asher Mir? Is that you?
Irrelevant. The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that Io will implode if someone does not intervene.
Guardian, we cannot lose this sacred place. Do what must be done. Stop the Taken.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop them! Doubtless these mindless vermin intend to summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour this moon.
Let me see something here. Nope, can't use it. Come on. Okay.
There it goes. Looks like we closed the portal.
No.
And why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look.
Oh boy.
We definitely didn't close it.
Ah! Remedy this mess, you fools!
Throw. Oh my god!
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but...
There's nothing for me here on Io. I have one life left to give, and I will give it gladly to stop Gaul. We leave now.
Don't be so hasty. Ikora Ray, we must talk. And as for you, meddling guardian, I have a few choice things to say to you. Ikora tells me that Commander somebody, I don't care, has a plan to attack the so-called Almighty. A plan unsupported by any data. However, there are remnants of an old interplanetary defense network here. We shall use it to assess the Almighty's capabilities. Then, we will tell Zavala precisely why his plan is wrong. And oh, I will relish that. Meanwhile, I refuse to squander valuable research opportunities. Therefore, you shall be my assistant. Go. All this talk wastes my time. Specimen. And so once again, I must endure the torture of collaborative science. If you are staring at my arm, leave. Now! I'm so close. If I can just... Ah!
Let's see what's next.
You're not hearing me, Sloane. There's nothing to suggest. I don't know. Get someone to explain the big words to you. Every iteration of the collective nets me more data. I need more information. I understand, Ara.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, ah, Gaul has a sun destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher. Zavala has forgotten he might die, his final death. Head toward the heart of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mind, part of an interplanetary defense network, to scan the Almighty.
I think we're close, but so are the Taken. Vex, too.
Pay them no heed, Assistant. You and I can deal with them later.
See, I will pay them money. That's XP. Seriously. I just...
Ikora, we found another drill. This one's big. Really big.
Good. That drill pierced an entrance to the war mine vault. The scanner's inside.
Gotcha. Let's find the drill controls and get it out of the way.
Man, that sucks.
is still in our way.
Ha! What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base.
And of course, we're in a restricted zone now.
I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mind vault.
Stranger things happen every day.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Sterile neutrino particles have quintupled.
He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
Nice work. Let's find that override.
All those enemies. Pretty much know that.
I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the war mind vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvu Zayla's plan to attack the Almighty.
So, are we going to see Rasputin? Or is this some other war mind?
There is only one war mind. But Rasputin is not here on Io. I believe he's been marooned on Earth ever since his network fragmented.
Whoa, the drill's on.
What? Lift it up before it collapses the war mine vault.
Finally. Let's get down to the vault. Asher, Ikora, we're on our way into the vault.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zetajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher. Find the war mind, reconnect it to the network, and we'll handle the rest.
I can get the crate, but...
Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
Hang on. We've got taken. How's the scan going?
Poorly. The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
What?
If Zavala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun with it. It's time I rejoined my fire team.
Tell me again, Speaker, what makes your guardians worthy of the light? What is the price of such power and immortality?
Devotion. Self-sacrifice. Death.
Death. Explain.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
Devotion. Sacrifice. I was born an outcast. A runt. As is custom with the Cabal, I was cast aside and left for dead. I was taken in by an old scholar himself, disgraced, who saw in me something irredeemable. He raised me, taught me, trained me, and in return, I would become a vehicle for his revenge against an empire that failed him, that failed itself. Rejection, ridicule, torment. It made me stronger. I gave everything to win not just acceptance, but glory. Beneath my mask, Speaker, is the face of devotion and sacrifice. I will not take the light by force. To do so would be to admit failure. And I never fail. Now, do you see why I will be chosen?
I see now. I see all that you have done.
Our operation on the Jovian Moon was a success. Once the cage is complete, we will have everything we need to begin the process of extracting the light. Dominus, everything we've worked for is here, for the taking. All that remains is your word.
No. This is not the way, old friend.
But it is the way. The only way.
Not for me.
And as you can see, he just take everything he wants, but he'd rather not. He wants to do this the proper way. See, he's like, I can use the shortcut, but it just wouldn't be the same. As you can see, you have to head back to the farm. As you can see, we've also hit level 13. Got a couple of weapons that are handy. Let's see. I was gonna get rid of that one since it's too expensive. Back to the farm and talk about what the hell's about to happen.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
Aw, man, can't you hook up Cade with a hug? Come on.
How's your light, Warlock? Keeping it fierce? Nice.
Hi.
The Titans promised us they'd defend the city. Then they let the Red Legion destroy
Ready
it.
and waiting.
Dead Orbit lost a lot of its leaders in the attack.
Folks, I need your attention.
He's got flash.
What news from the
One of my
wall
best
front?
ideas in
Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty. So you crash the base, steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun. Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it. When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt, much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance. I'm here.
What's the story?
What do they ever do for us down in the city? Plan or for the people?
Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath. Good luck.
Titan beyond the walls. Who would have thought? As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cage says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud. Farewell.
Nothing then?
I make sure.
Are you sure?
You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, and I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. Guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself. I'll make it worth your while. I know you'll be happy with this. Got one just like it. Have something for me?
Now more than ever.
Welcome back. Transfer. Hi.
Taken and keep that load. There are other places.
Now, as you could see, got many things I need to do. And I can't advance the story until I hit level 15. So, let's all head up to orbit and get ready to do some other things. But first, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a little bit of a break, a little bathroom run, get some food, and I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. So, let's see. As you can see, strikes are back active. We could do regular or heroic strikes. But you know what? Let's go here. To the Artifact's Edge. Now, where we're going right now is what's known as a lost sector. So we got a little bit of a little situation that I have to go AFK for, so again, we go back to orbit, and I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, in the back. Now, we need to get some XP. So, what we're going to do is, well, first off, go to the Winding Cove, because apparently, this is a public event. Hopefully we get in time, we can sneak in, probably get credit for it. Whoa.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Do as you see fit. I trust your methods.
Devrin, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
Actually do some new adventures. That should get us up to 14 at least.
Thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience. Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area. Got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So...
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
I don't blame you for wanting to blow everything up. Guess my deep scan will need to be a deep, deep scan, though. Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need.
Oh, goody.
Great work. Broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a House of Devils accent. Remember them?
Oh boy.
Ah, House of Devils, eh? You know the most interesting thing about that pronunciation?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmat.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you. I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while, and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
Look at that. That adventure got me almost all the way to level 14.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Do as you see fit. I trust your methods.
Down. Devrim, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
Let's head back into orbit. Well, what do you know? We got to level 14, mostly thanks to that adventure. Now, we can put on quite enough these things. Let's see. Also, So, as you can see, we've gotten up to 174. We're already at level 14. Now, I'm going to be heading off for now. When you see me next time, you're going to notice a little something different. I'm actually going to go offline I'm actually going to go off stream to grind a couple more levels. That way we're properly ready to advance the story. But I will not go into the next part of the story. It's the least I can do. Right now, we're going to concentrate on just getting to the next level. That way, we're ready for it. So, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I will catch you later.